Have you ever found yourself wondering, is she ready to take things to the next level? You're not alone. Understanding a woman's subtle signals can feel like decoding a secret language. The truth is, women often communicate their comfort and interest in ways that are quiet, nuanced, and easy to miss if you're not paying attention. In this video, I'm going to reveal 9 subtle yet powerful signs that she's ready for intimacy. Signals that show she's feeling connected, safe, and intrigued by you. These are the kind of cues most people overlook, but once you learn to recognize them, it'll completely change how you approach relationships. Why does this matter? Because missing these signs could mean letting a genuine connection slip away. On the flip side, misinterpreting them might create an awkward situation. But don't worry. By the end of this video, you'll have the clarity to know exactly when she's ready and how to respond in a way that feels natural and respectful. If you've ever second-guessed yourself or felt unsure about what she's trying to communicate, this is the video for you. Stick around. These insights might just change your love life. Let's get started. Lesson 1. The depth of her eye contact. Eye contact is one of the most powerful nonverbal cues in human interaction. When a woman feels connected to you, her gaze will often linger longer than usual. It's not just about looking, it's about truly seeing you. Her eyes might soften, her pupils might dilate slightly, and there's often an unspoken warmth in her expression. Imagine you're talking to her, and she's not just looking at you, but really holding your gaze. She's attentive, her eyes reflecting interest and comfort. This kind of eye contact is intentional and speaks of trust and connection. Even outside of direct conversation, her gaze can reveal a lot. For instance, if you catch her looking at you from across the room and she doesn't immediately look away, or if she repeatedly glances in your direction, she may be signaling her interest in a subtle yet clear way. To respond, maintain eye contact without being overly intense. A warm smile or a slight nod can communicate that you're on the same wavelength. Eye contact, when balanced, creates a magnetic sense of intimacy. Lesson 2. Physical proximity and closeness. How close someone chooses to be around you can reveal a lot about their comfort level and interest. If she's consistently finding ways to be near you, it's a clear sign she feels comfortable and safe in your presence. Pay attention to her movements. Is she leaning in during conversations, even when it's not necessary? Does she position herself closer to you in group settings, even when there's plenty of space elsewhere? These small adjustments in proximity aren't accidental. They're intentional ways to create a shared sense of closeness. For example, if you're at a party and she chooses to sit right next to you instead of across the room, or if she steps closer when you're talking one-on-one, it's a signal she wants to reduce the physical distance between you. When you notice this, match her energy. Lean in slightly when she does, or adjust your body language to mirror hers. These subtle reciprocations show that you're attuned to her signals and willing to meet her halfway. Lesson 3. The language of touch. Touch is one of the strongest indicators of attraction and intimacy, but it's often expressed in very subtle ways, especially in the early stages of connection. Women will often use light, casual touches to gauge your reaction and test the waters. For instance, she might brush her hand against yours, gently place her hand on your arm while laughing, or nudge you playfully during a conversation. These actions may seem casual, but they're often deliberate attempts to establish a physical connection. The key is to pay attention to how and when she touches you. If these touches feel natural and frequent, it's a sign she's comfortable and possibly exploring the idea of deeper intimacy. Your response matters here. If you feel comfortable, reciprocate with a light touch of your own on her hand, shoulder, or arm at an appropriate moment. Always be mindful of her comfort level and reactions, and never rush or force physical contact. Lesson 4. Her body language opens up. Body language is a powerful communicator of feelings, often revealing what someone may not say out loud. When a woman is interested and ready for deeper intimacy, her body language will likely reflect openness and warmth. You might notice that she faces you directly, her shoulders squarely aligned with yours. Her arms aren't crossed or defensive. Instead, they're relaxed. She may lean slightly toward you when you're talking, signaling her attention and interest. Another subtle clue is how she positions herself in a group setting. If she's consistently oriented toward you, even when other people are around, it's her way of focusing on you. Her body language is essentially saying, "I'm here with you and I'm interested." When you notice this, mirror her openness. Avoid defensive postures like crossing your arms or looking away too often. Instead, face her fully, maintain relaxed gestures, and show you're equally engaged. Lesson 5. She laughs more around you. Laughter is one of the easiest ways to build connection and intimacy. If she's laughing more when she's around you, even at jokes that aren't necessarily hilarious, it's a sign she enjoys your presence and feels relaxed. When a woman is comfortable and interested, she's more likely to let her guard down and be playful. You might notice her laughing at your comments, making playful jokes herself, or simply smiling more when she's with you. This isn't just about humor, it's about the emotional connection laughter creates. Shared laughter releases feel-good chemicals like dopamine, strengthening the bond between you two. Encourage this by keeping the mood light and positive. Be genuinely yourself and don't overthink trying to be funny. The connection comes from the shared joy, not the effort behind it. Lesson 6. She mirrors your actions. Mirroring is a subconscious behavior where someone mimics the body language, tone, or movements of the person they're attracted to. If you notice her matching your gestures, like crossing her legs when you do or taking a sip of her drink after you, it's a strong sign she's tuned into you. This mirroring extends beyond physical actions. She might start using similar phrases or matching your tone of voice. It's her way of building rapport and creating a sense of "we're in sync." When you recognize this, use it as a cue to deepen the connection. Engage her in topics you both enjoy and notice how the conversation flows more naturally. Lesson 7. She shares personal details. When a woman starts opening up about her personal life, it's a sign she trusts you. Intimacy often begins with emotional vulnerability, and sharing personal stories or feelings is her way of building that foundation. For instance, she might talk about her dreams, fears, or childhood memories. These aren't just casual conversations, they're invitations to connect on a deeper level. When she shares, listen actively. Respond thoughtfully and share a bit about yourself in return. This mutual exchange strengthens your emotional bond. Lesson 8. She makes time for you. Time is one of the most valuable things someone can give. If she's consistently making an effort to spend time with you, it's a clear sign you're important to her. She might rearrange her schedule to meet you, suggest plans, or even send texts to keep the conversation going when you're apart. These actions show that she's prioritizing you in her life. Respect her effort by valuing the time you spend together. Show her that her presence matters to you just as much. Lesson 9. She gives you her full attention. In today's world, where distractions are everywhere, undivided attention is rare and meaningful. If she puts her phone away, maintains eye contact, and fully engages in conversations with you, it's a sign she's genuinely interested. This attention shows she values your presence and wants to make the most of the time you're spending together. Reciprocate by being fully present as well. Focus on the moment and show her that you appreciate her attention. Conclusion. Understanding these subtle signals is about more than just recognizing attraction. It's about building trust and a genuine connection. These signs, from lingering eye contact to thoughtful touches and shared laughter, show she feels safe and comfortable with you. The key is to respond naturally, respect her boundaries, and allow the relationship to develop at its own pace. No single gesture tells the whole story, but together, these cues can help you better understand her feelings and intentions. If you found these insights helpful, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tips. Thanks for watching, and remember, building intimacy starts with awareness and respect.